Hi, welcome to C's Tarot. We're going to do Capricorn love, technically for February, but probably for the next like 3 to 4 or 5 weeks. Because it is like halfway through, which is Valentine's Day here in Australia. Anyway, let's go to, we're going to start off with what's to come, and then we'll do what you need to change in order to attract the perfect partner, and then we'll go from Aries to Pisces, all signs, who you're dealing with, and how they feel about you. Alright, so let's get started. So first card, this is what's to come. First card's going to be how you're entering the arena of love, what headspace you're in. Okay, there's a bit of frustration, defensiveness, you're a little anxious, there's a delay and you're feeling like a disaster is all around the corner. Maybe it's because of previous experiences that you're experiencing. What the hell? There's a big fly there. So yeah, anyway, yeah, you need to, you've battled through this far, you know, there's no point giving up right now. See what else there is. Okay, what's to expect is a bit of tension, a bit of turbulence, but there's a protective and generosity feeling, charming feeling. You're going to come across charming, or you might meet someone who's a fellow earth sign, possibly a water sign or an earth sign. This is the Queen of Pentacles, which focus on your home, family, and success and abundance. So maybe it's, if you've got a family, you might want to preoccupy yourself by just focusing on your family. What else do we have here for Capricorn? And you're going to be moving forward, moving on. So moving from problems, and be mindful of what you take. Alright, sorry. Maybe some problem solving. You could still be, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be breaking up with anyone or whatever, but there's going to be some problem solving. There's a journey, deep thinking, and research. So let's have a look at who this could be indicating. Is Aquarius as earth or water, and there's also fire, Aries. So they could be coming into your life, or it could be people you're dealing with. What's to come this month? How will you feel about this month, or new opportunities? You'll feel trapped, a little bit confined by certain options, locked in old ways, weak foundations, avoidance. You might be avoiding a connection. But there's the star card, could be Aquarius. That's also opportunities, renewal. There's faith, hope, healing, rejuvenation, unexpected help. It's also wish fulfillment, success and opportunities, truth and fairness, rebirth. Could be reconciliation with a air sign at Aquarius. It could be, there's double Aquarius here. There's Scorpio, earth, water, and fire, Aries. Alright, what's the outcome for the month? Virgo, we've got Capricorn on the bottom, which is the devil, but we've got Hermit, which is all your life's answers are within you. There's wisdom, sort. You're going to go through a period which is going to give you some answers, possibly to move on forward, with or without an ex. Could be a new person you're moving forward with. Could be a Virgo. But there's wisdom, sort, solitude, inner truth, divine inspiration, enlightenment. So that's your conclusion for the month. It's going to be a month of learning lessons, or deep insight. It's going to give you answers. Alright, so let's figure out where you might be able to meet someone, or meet the where you're going to meet these people. Alright, someone who's overcome a breakup recently. This has come out a lot. So someone who you used to know was in a relationship that's no longer in a relationship. You guys might actually be connecting in a element that you guys have yet to do before, because you're either both in relationships prior to this happening. What else we got? Alright. So there's a picture of a woman taking a bath with pentacles around her. And it's the gain card. So 9 of pentacles. So yeah, you could be like in Australia it's summer, so people might meet someone at the beach or at swimming pool, or someone who's a swimmer. There's also fire here with the like Statue of Liberty type of thing. So it could be around a landmark, or someone you know from New York. I don't know, it's not really giving me too much today, I'm very sorry. Yeah, that card's in there, it's interesting. And there's also something loyal. There's a homeless man, but it's got the dog in the background. If you have a look at that, there's a dog in the background there. So there could be someone who's loyal, who's just broken up or it's just overcome the ex, so they're in a good mind frame to be considering a new prospect. Yeah, something to do with the city. Could be an artist, a painter, someone who's a creative mind. Anyway, just time out for a second. Sorry about that. I had to move the camera. It was making my back sore. Going, hey guys, what's up? Anyway, let's move on to what you can do to increase your chances of meeting the right partner. So what I'm going to do is pick out 3 cards, and they're going to indicate what you need to change, and then I'll pick out 1 card which will, sometimes I'll have to clarify it, but I'll pick out 1 card that will give us an idea of if you're able to implement these changes, what will be expected. Alright, so what you need to change in order to find the perfect or the right partner for you. Alright, so so there's some manipulation going on. Maybe you're being a bit controlling, or you're trying to manipulate the situation best for you. It might be best to go with the flow, to let things happen. There's also daydreams, illusions and choices, fantasies, loss of control, escapism, promises unfulfilled. And then we've got transition, exit, moving beyond. So you might need to move past previous hurts and experiences that you've experienced in the past, obviously, because experiences can't be in the future. So there might be a Scorpio, Aquarius, or air, water. So Scorpio, Aquarius, maybe. Or Pisces that has hurt you in the past, and it's time to either forgive them or forgive yourself. Be able to move forward. Do not become jaded by the previous issues and how you were treated. So yeah, try not to control so much of the aspect. Let things happen. Because if you do that, okay, you'll have a change for stability. Maybe you're attracting certain partners that were bringing out aggressive or demanding, dramatic, so a little bit of high maintenance type of partner. You need to change this. So this manipulation might be indicating someone who is actually manipulating you. So like you go for a certain type of male or female, it doesn't matter. That's high maintenance, and you have to keep providing for them because they know that, I'll just stop giving you affection unless you pay these, or I need more gifts all the time. And it's not really stable. It's a relationship based off an exchange. I know most relationships are, but this is solely an exchangeable, like I give you this lifestyle, you give me partnership type of situation. If you change that and you look for someone who's actually willing to work together, that will give you stability, the King of Pentacles. That will be a realistic, solid, good character, intelligent, steady, reliable, and providing. So someone can actually provide support towards you. I hope that helps someone. That was pretty intense. But yeah, it seems to be like the month to come is basically you figuring out what you need and overcoming previous pains in order to let the divine present your options to you. Let the flow, go with the flow. Try not to control everything. Alright, Aries till Pisces, we're going to do all signs here. So if you've got an ex-partner, or you're considering going out, or prospect, or you just started going out with someone of these star signs, we'll see how they feel about you. This is kind of what I'm trying to go for with these all signs. So Aries, how do they feel about Capricorn? So 3 cards to signify how they feel about you and the relationship, and 4 for the outcome, and then we'll do a hermit. We'll do clarifiers if need be. Okay. Alright. So we've got the devil, which is us, Capricorns. I'm a Capricorn too, if you don't know. Now there could be some obsession going on with the Aries towards you. This is how they feel. They could be obsessed with you. They're feeling a little bit hurried, or a little bit careless, or they feel that you're a little bit careless or a little bit evil-minded, being the devil. A bit bigoted, but they do see a union between you two. So the Aries is quite fond of you. They might be a little bit obsessed with you. It could be also they see you as someone who's a bit into the partying aspect of life, a bit on the vices, but I ignore that. I think that's going to be obsession, although maybe they're fantasizing more of an S&M type of relationship, sexual fantasies type stuff, but they definitely have this 2 of Cups here. So that's balance, attraction, partnership, harmony, mirth, equality, balance, connection. The outcome, which is a bit of an unusual one for this layout here, which was plotting, harsh, severe, ruthless manipulation. So, and then we've got the 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which is transition, exiting, moving beyond, problem solving, a journey, deeper thinking, research. So we're going to have to clarify this. King of Swords in reverse. What's going on here? So there's going to be an argument. It's going to bring tension to the relationship. They're coming from a side of they might see you as being a little bit argumentative, and also a little cruel with what you say during arguments, which is quite common for a Capricorn to be a bit blunt. But yeah, that's going to bring a bit of disharmony towards the end of the month. But they're coming at you with true feelings, where it feels like yeah, if you want to work on this and overcome it, you will be successful. There'll be expansion to this relationship. There'll be strength and power, courage, and you might want to be the leader in this. Or since they're Aries, they might want to be the leader. But you should be able to overcome these arguments. There's nothing really indicating like a third party or anything like that. So I'll leave it there for Aries. I'll give them a message from Aries to their Capricorn. Maybe. And be more selfish. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? Okay, so your Aries might be feeling that you're a little bit out of their league. That's why they're coming across so strong and a little bit obsessed. And you're probably not reciprocating the amount of feelings that they've got for you. And that might bring some tension and arguments, and you might come across a little bit mean. But you can overcome this if it's something that you want to keep going. Alright, let's go to Taurus. How does Taurus feel about their Capricorn? They're inspired. They're planning. They're planning expansion. They're planning for a journey with you in this relationship. They want to move forward with you. They want to build something and continue on. They're thinking about chapters there. They're not thinking about running away. Yeah, because they've got the 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands all upright. So we've got cooperation, gain, teamwork. They want to work together. Looks like they want to go the full marriage and everything in the future. The outcome is restoration, respite, recharging, reflection, abundance. So it seems like Taurus and Capricorn are going to be doing pretty well. Hey, on the bottom of the deck we got the Emperor, which is own your space with confidence, conquest, victory. So it's going to be a great month. Don't need to clarify anything here. Let's get a message from Taurus. They're saying wait. And 777. I'm too afraid to talk. Alright. Something's maybe they're a little bit coming across a little bit too strong. If this is a new connection, they might be ahead of themselves a little bit, and they might be a bit worried about scaring you off. If it's a partnership that you've had started already and they're looking like a pretty solid partner, I'd probably, if you're happy in this connection, I'd definitely focus on expansion with your Taurus. Let's go to Gemini. It's looking good, Capricorn. It's pretty good. You should see the other readings this month. Whoa, some gnarly ones. Alright, here we go. Gemini. How does Gemini feel about Capricorn? Let me just give this a proper shuffle. Alright. How does Gemini feel about their Capricorn? Alright. Gemini, how do they feel? There's a little bit of naive restlessness, hesitation, indecisions, up in their head a bit. This could be someone that you're not really 100% connected to yet. There's a contemplation, and if it's someone you're with, they might just be a little bit in their head at the moment. Yeah, there's a little bit of greed, materialism, mistakes, imperfections. They might feel this is how they feel about you, maybe. So they might think that this is Gemini, yeah. Geminis do like to gossip a lot. So they might be getting some information about you, and that's kind of what's stalling them from approaching you. But if you're already in with the Gemini, they might just be noticing that you're a bit greedy, and that's one of your imperfections is greed or materialism. You might be priding yourself on your riches and, not wanting to be seen in public driving certain cars or whatever. But they're willing to do new approaches to old problems, new events and possibilities, enthusiasm for life, acceptance. So they're willing to accept your imperfections. What we got for the outcome for the month for Gemini, which is strength, which is self-assurance, confidence, passion, resilience, courage, inner power. So yeah, you just need to be confident in yourself and just worry about anxiety, because that's going to lead to failure. So you just got to act on the confidence and strength. That seems to be the outcome for this month with your Gemini. Do we need to clarify any of these? Let's clarify the Nine of Cups in reverse. Alright. With that greed, it's just the Emperor. So it's like war, conquest, victory, strife. There's also a need for hard work, organization, foundations. So maybe they're feeling that you're not putting in enough effort, or you need to be stepping into your role in this relationship, and that's why they're feeling like there's a bit of greed, because you're not putting in as much as they are. There's desire for you, but you're a little bit scattered with your showing of your love. I know that Capricorns tend to be like their love language is touch, which could be like anything from just they're not really they're outliners, and it all depends on what's on your chart. But Capricorns tend to be more of a they're not so much on the romantic side. They come across a little bit cold, but that's because they mean their feelings. They don't really jump into relationships because they're just like on I was just bored and I wanted this relationship. No, they usually come from the something real. So they don't tend to stick around for those relationships where people are wondering what the hell's going on. They don't let that feeling come into the relationship too often, unless they have something else in their chart, which is, like air sign heavily in their chart, which is, I think we're on Gemini, aren't we? Anyway, so yeah, that makes sense. What's the message from Gemini towards Capricorn? They want to communicate more, or they want to start communication, and they are waiting for you to maybe communicate with them. So if it's they think you're so beautiful. Alright, let's move on to Cancer. How's Cancer feel about Capricorn? Excuse me. Sorry, I have been tired lately, so I did just drink a massive coffee. So that's probably why I'm like speaking 1,000 miles per hour. Alright. Cancer, how's Cancer feel about Capricorn? A little bit of aggressive and demanding, but they're coming from a place of, this is like the Capricorn Knight, it's the Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow moving one, but it's one that's making the right decisions, thinking everything out, strategizing. It comes across a little bit dull, but that's because they're trying to make the right decisions. They're not acting off a feeling or a lust or anything. They're actually coming from a place of reality, of true love, type of thing. They're responsible with their emotions, so they're not going to lead you on, type of thing. There's a bit of jealousy here, maybe because it's moving so slow between you and Cancer that they're a bit jealous, thinking that it might be someone else. Alright, we got logic, power, heart of the matter, insight, clarity, breakthrough of ideas. This card wanted to come out with it, which was the 9 of Wands in reverse, so that's a bit of lying. Could be burdens being dropped, but it could also just be envy and it could be carelessness. So you might be talking to someone else, and they feel that that's competition to them, and they're feeling like you're a bit careless about their emotions when dealing with other people. What's the outcome for Cancer? And yeah, the outcome is you're not moving forward, you're not moving away from them. It's stuck in a bit of a stalemate, so there's nothing going to change, but you're both, or you, the Capricorn, are looking at your harvest. You're wondering if it's going to grow anymore, because it's grown to a certain point and you haven't seen it grow further for a little while. And you're sitting there going, is this going to continue, or should I try something different? I don't want to throw this whole plan out. What it's bared so far has been quite nice. I would like to continue this and maybe grow it further. So that seems to be the outcome. Don't need to clarify anything there. My advice would be, just judging by these cards, would be to let your partner know, your Cancerian partner know, that if you value them, that you do value them, and that you get on the same page together of where you want to go. Act more as a team here. Doesn't seem to be too much teamwork going on, so maybe try and work on that. They want to get you drunk. Now, I don't know if you've seen the other videos, but when this comes up, I like to warn you that it could be a really nice idea and all that, but also if you're dealing with a Cancerian that you wouldn't usually want to get drunk with, or you don't want to, you're not necessarily wanting to go to, I'm just saying, you don't want to be in a vulnerable state, so just be worried about that. If there's a Cancerian in your life that's you're not really considering to be a romantic partner, and they're like, hang on, let's get him drunk, or put something in the drink, that could be a warning, not just something nice, but maybe it is something nice, just a warning. Just be careful if you're Capricorn. And I'm absolutely in love with you. Love makes people do some strange things, and your family won't like me. They're a bit worried about that. Anyway, let's carry on. Let's go to Leo. How does Leo see their Capricorn? Alright, how does Leo see Capricorn? 3 cards and 1 outcome, please. Ooh, shoot. Alright. So we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So that's like critical, cruel, overbearing, bitter, deceitful. So they might, your Leo might be a little bit bitter with you at the beginning of the month. They might have had a few arguments just recently, and it's hampering it up. But they want to celebrate with you. They want to celebrate your successes that you have together. Or maybe if it's someone that you're planning on or wishing to start a relationship with, you might want to wait until there is a celebration or a night out, drinks, something like that to make the moves. There's pride of riches, delay, fear and apprehension, doubt and ignore. Your Leo might feel like they're not good enough for you. They might think that you're out of their league. So maybe if you are interested in this Leo, let them know that you're actually interested. If it's someone you're already with, they might fear that, like, just say you've been going to the gym and you've changed your appearance a bit better. They might be getting a bit, I'm going to have to pick my act up type of thing, or something like that. They might be feeling ignored, because Leos do need a lot of attention. So yeah, if that's something that you need to improve, if you have a relationship that you want to keep with a Leo, you might want to just give them a bit more of attention, a bit more time of the day, because it's going to lead to justice. The outcome's going to be justice, boldness, decisions, planning, first steps. So you're going to be, coming up with some ideas together to make this relationship stronger. Just go in that direction. We've also got the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck in reverse, so that's a bit of selfishness, deviation from the path, naive, irrational, daydreaming, immature. Let's clarify this Three of Cups here. So you could be having a celebration in the future days, weeks, possible months. What's with this Six of Wands in reverse? It's a Leo card. So it's today, now, in the moment. So it's time cards here. So pride of riches, fear, appreciation. They're feeling ignored right now. So when you're watching this video, if you've been preoccupied with work or something else, they're feeling a little bit left out. You need to talk to your Leo, because they feel like there's some forbidden love going on, or possibly the Leo's the one that's in a relationship that they shouldn't be talking to you, and they're talking to you. They might be in a relationship, planning on breaking up. You might be the third party. Alright? You're unaware of that. It might be someone you know from work, and they haven't told you that they actually had a girlfriend or a boyfriend. But believe in your own personal power. Doesn't seem to have to worry about that chaos. If you're interested in this Leo, let them figure it out and move forward. If it's a Leo you've already been with, they might just be feeling ignored, and in their head they feel like there's another person. If there is another person, they're onto you. Anyway, let's do messages. Messages from Leo to the Capricorn. Alright, we got 29. Alright, we got, you are so very special. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Okay. Alright. Let's move on to Libra. Is it? No, Virgo, sorry. Let's put that there. Put that there. Alright, let's do Virgo. How does Virgo feel about their Capricorn? How does Virgo feel about their Capricorn? Alright. How does Virgo feel about their Capricorn? 3 cards. Okay. Jesus. Alright. Virgo. The Hierophant. It's tradition, teaching, morality, divine wisdom, kindness, tradition. Already said that. So then we've got the Tower in reverse. So that's feeling a little trapped. Continued oppression, confinement, locked in old ways, weak foundations, avoidance. They're avoiding something. They want to do something traditional with you, but they're avoiding facing something on, and that's bringing on stagnation. Or the change that they're implementing is forced, they don't actually agree with it. The outcome is justice. I'm going to need to clarify this. The truth and clarity is going to come forward, cause and effect, so it's justice. So if someone's done something in the past, it's going to come forward, they're going to have to pay the karma. It could be you or the Virgo, it's different for everyone. Eternal justice, balance, fairness, accountability. And then we've got the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is freedom to choose, self-created boundaries, new perspective, external limitations. We're going to get the situation cards out for this. Virgo tends to need this. Can we clarify this Tower in reverse? Actually, no. Yeah, there's some avoidance. What are they avoiding? Third party. So karmic relationship lesson. There's some lessons that they've learned for a third party. You could be the third party, or they've been entertaining someone else and they've realized something about you, which is going to lead to justice. What's the death? There's an obsession, a must-have indulgence. Let's clarify the justice. What's the justice about? Whoa. There's a the desire, lust, sexual chemistry, and it's going to lead to an awareness, finding out something coming to light. So if there's a third party on your side, it's going to come out. The obsession is unhealthy, or maybe it is, I don't know. It does have a picture of a donut, which is not healthy, so I'm guessing it's an unhealthy indulgence, which is bringing on a realization, which is going to come out because there's a disaster. Sexual chemistry. It's not looking like a fantastic little story here, but maybe it is. Maybe it's going to turn out well. We're going to get some more clarifiers on this. So it's going to be justice. So I guess that's good. Yeah, there's going to be a disunion. It's going to lead to a disunion, but it's going to also lead to stability. So, okay. Third party. There's an obsession. There's lust and desire. Sexual chemistry. And it's going to be a realization, awareness. Someone's going to become aware of a third party, and justice, karma. It's going to be served. But in the end, it's going to lead to stability. So, if it's you that's been cheated on or something like that, it's going to lead to a better partner, or maybe they'll realize that they've learned a lesson. It's said third party lessons learned, so maybe they'll become a better partner from that. Maybe they just entertained the idea, and it's actually going to teach them a lesson about how good your connection is. Anyway, let's get some messages from Virgo. What does Virgo want to tell Capricorn? I'm a very jealous person. Okay, maybe they've noticed someone actually is attracted to you. You haven't done anything wrong, but they can see that someone else is after you, and that might make them jealous, but also make them realize how much that they actually feel for you. And they want you to be more selfish. And I'm absolutely in love with you. Alright, so it could also be that you're the third party again. There's a Virgo, and they're going to deal with some karma, and it will bring stability. Alright, Libra. What does Libra need to how does Libra feel about Capricorn? How does Libra feel about Capricorn? Alright, there's a judgment, there's a yes or a no coming up, there's a awareness, purpose, reckoning, self-assessment, atonement, rejuvenation. Could be a reconciliation going on. There's an injustice. There might be some false accusations, so they might be under false pretense. They think that something happened, someone might have been gossiping to your Libra, and they think something, they might be doing the false accusations towards you, thinking you're cheating on them or whatever's. Yeah, because there's problems from insecurity. It's probably just them projecting their insecurities onto you. There's a little bit of instability because of they're in their head. It's going to see that jealousy card come out in the end, I bet. But anyway, what's the outcome? Yeah, a guy carrying his burdens. There's always another way to do something. Burdens, responsibility, stress, blockages, lost faith, frustration, excessive pressure. Let's clarify that. Okay, the Lovers. Inspiration, motivation, love, beauty, action. So because you love this person, you're probably going to carry the burdens of them thinking that you're cheating on them every 10 seconds. You're going to stick with this. Let's get a clarification for this injustice. You're going for a bit of a time factor, pause, timing factor, interlude. There's a decision made based off false accusations. It's just going to bring a little time out to the situation, a bit of instability, but you're going to, or that you're both together are going to overcome this because you desire each other. But you also have love, and that's going to lead to it not breaking up, this coming together and mending the issues of jealousy or the false accusations. Alright, what does Libra need to tell Capricorn? Let me have you. And I'm absolutely in love with you again. There's 100 cards in here, so when I pull out the same cards again, it's a bit weird. Alright. There's a King of Cups on the bottom of the deck here, which is, crafty, wisdom, fierce, nature, and calm exterior, considerate, balanced, generous, energy of the unexpected, conflict, movement, supporting yourself before you can support others. So yeah, if someone's coming at you with a bit of a false accusations, you need to take care of yourself before you can actually show them. So maybe just look after yourself before you tend to their false accusations. Alright, Scorpio. How does Scorpio feel about their Capricorn? There's some unhappiness here. They have emotions for you. They're reflective and they're self-exploration. And their intuition is that they want to be with you, but something's making them unhappy. They're unhappy at the moment about something. There's negativity, there's loneliness, need for reflection, and they're now reflecting on this. It's also, they might think that you're lying to them, or you're irresponsible with their emotions. A bit careless. What's the outcome? Moving forward, make your decisions and take action with confidence. It could just be action. I'm going to clarify this, don't worry. So, Scorpio, there's a lack of center, dissatisfaction, separation. There's insecurities, weaknesses, illusions, manipulation. Alright. So, let's clarify this 10 of Wands in reverse. They feel closed and trapped and frustrated. This could be the first card. They're feeling unhappy. They're feeling closed, trapped, frustrated. What about this? They're probably taking in some synchronicities, which is usually leading to someone leaving it up to the divine to give them inspiration. So it's leading to a commitment, long-term relationship, and they're wishing and hoping and praying and yearning. So maybe because you're not, or this could be vice versa, they're wanting to move this forward and become more exclusive and maybe official, and you're like, no, let's take our time a bit, and that's what the unhappiness is about. But it looks like if you guys want to keep working on this with the Scorpio, it's going to get to that stage. If not, you need to let them know, because they might have to move on. Alright, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have to say to their Capricorn? Actually, sorry. Cancel that. Did I do the cards? Don't think I did. I want to get drunk with you. You know what I said before about this? And I need time for me. Okay. Let's go to Sagittarius. How does Sagittarius see Capricorn? How does Sagittarius see their Capricorn? Okay. Well, there's prosperity without happiness. You might be in a tough spot right now where you're going to have to pull through. It might be someone might have a sick relative, you know, either side, and it's bringing on a lot of stress. And it's not necessarily the relationship, but this is like a corruption or a loss. Maybe you've had a loss of income. Someone got scammed, and it's brought a bit of attention to the overall relationship. There's temperance, so seek balance and create a calm atmosphere. There's moderation, serenity, combination of forces and realizations. It's also someone being happy to be in the situation, not the corruption and stuff, but they want to be in a relationship. But there's also laziness and dependencies, inaction, lack of concentration. They might feel that you're could also be health, but there's a lack of inspiration from your side. So yeah, you might need to just put in a bit more when it comes to your Sagittarius. They're wanting a bit more out of you. Let's get clarification on this Ace of Pentacles. Alright, there's twin flames. So it's the one mirrored souls pledged. So it could just be a soulmate. But it could also be a recalling, a reminiscing memories and returning. It could be an ex that we're talking about here. And that's why they're moving on with that happiness. There might be... This could be your ex. Because they don't feel like that you fought for this relationship. It doesn't have to be an ex. It could be that you're not putting enough effort for this relationship to continue. That's how they feel. Because it does have the King of Wands as the outcome. So that could be a visionary, successful, swift expansion. So you're going for a test right now, it seems. It could also be a test for health. It could be a health with the Empress in reverse. Someone might be unhealthy at the moment and sick, which might bring you guys together somehow. There is delays coming through. There's a bit of a chaser energy going on. It's a little confusing there. I can't even look at you right now. Something's awry here. What's going on? And I'm sorry. Alright. Now, I wasn't going to say this, but sometimes when I see the Empress in reverse, I usually, when other combinations makes me say this, but it doesn't always mean this, but sometimes it can be health, and sometimes it can also be sexual health. So that maybe, just be careful if you have a Sagittarius partner that's, you might be concerned or suspicious of, because it might be leading to some health issues because of that. There's going to be delay with communication, and there's a little bit of untrustworthiness there. It did come out with I'm sorry, which I'm going to get another clarifier. What is this sorry about? Discarding, throwing out. There's chasing coming up. There's a negotiator, bargaining and begging. What's this over? What's the topic that's bringing out this? Others involved. So yeah, just be a little bit careful if you think your partner's cheating on you. It doesn't say that they're outright doing that, but it could be with the King of Rods. It's a passionate king, but just be careful if you think that they're doing stuff. Maybe try and get information out of them before you have unprotected sex with them. Heavy. Alright, let's go Capricorns, dealing with Capricorns. Also, I just want to butt in there and say, hey, look, if your relationship's gone great and you're not suspicious, like, don't go out there and false accusations on your partner. Geez, this is a collective reading, so If it doesn't apply for you, it doesn't apply, I'm sorry. But if it does, take it on, cool. Alright, Capricorn's dealing with Capricorns. Capricorn's dealing with Capricorns. Alright, well there's prosperity, power, opportunity, manifestations. It's going well with your Capricorn. There's a little bit of obstacles to overcome, a bit of ignorance. You might think everything's great, and just because you're not seeing there being an issue that might actually create issues because you've let your guard down. Nothing to do with things, but it might just be something that, as a couple, you're going to have some obstacles to jump. Maybe you forget an appointment somewhere, which leads to extra issues. There's going to be a tower coming. Okay, so yeah, because you're letting your guard down, something's going to happen. Doesn't necessarily have to be a bad tower. There's collapse, there's upheaval, destruction, fundamental shift, reality check. Yeah, because you kind of neglected something and something's come up, and that's going to lead to selfishness, greed, materialism. There's also the acceptance. So you've got the Three of Swords in reverse, so it's alright. So forgiveness is going to be necessary. We're going to definitely get these situation cards out. Whoa. Anyway, what's with the tower? Oh, what's the obstacles first? Is unconditional love, genuine, certain love. Could be a Leo involved. And there's a magnetic, unexplained pull that they can't resist. Yeah, there's a bounty hunter, there's chaser, hot pursuit going on. Okay, it's not looking great. What's the cups? So something today. Someone might have been trying to have their cake and eat it here, it looks like. So today, present, now, in the moment. Someone's doing something behind someone's back. It's a forbidden love, so it could be that. It's a bit gnarly. What's some advice to deal with this? Some advice. There's going to be change, chance, happiness, cycles. So it could be a cycle, could be a phase. You have the strength in new beginnings, and the cycle restarts. So it's yeah, it could be leading to a separation here. A Nine of Pentacles, which is someone who's independent, who loves themselves and is happy being single. Yeah, because if you stay in this relationship, if this is your story, if someone's cheating on you, if you stay in a relationship, it's going to lead to frustration, separation, failure to meet the test, avoidance of choice, and overcommitment. Okay, so Capricorn's dealing with Capricorn's. If that doesn't resonate with you, cool, fantastic, don't worry about it. But if it's something you've been worried about, there seems to be someone else that they're entertaining. Could be a Leo. Alright, Aquarius. How does Aquarius feel about their Capricorn? How does Aquarius feel about their Capricorn? It's going to be a long video, sorry. How does Aquarius feel about that Capricorn? There's some fears and doubts, uncontrolled thoughts, fruitless, overthinking, captivity. It's the Eight of Swords. It seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. They're ignoring something. They're not coming forward in explaining how they feel. They've been a bit quiet. There's definitely some competition, some arguments, or inner outer conflict, struggles, boldness, tension, rivalry, competition. It's Five of Wands here. Yeah, the strength tested, approachable, fairness, uncertain outlook, resentment. So you guys, if this is an ex, they're going through something here. They haven't got the answers yet. They're ignoring something. They're keeping busy. They're not acknowledging what's going on. If this is a partnership, there's something that they're avoiding telling you about. It's not the moon, but they're keeping the blinds on because they know that it's going to lead to competition or arguments. What's the outcome? The outcome is malicious, plotting, obstinate, harsh, severe, ruthless, manipulation. So Yeah, the Seven of Swords. I was just clarifying that card. There's the Six of Swords. It's definitely in their element here. So there's a bit of a transition. It might be an exit or moving beyond, problem solving, a journey, deeper thinking, research. Alright. And there's also the Seven of Swords here, which could indicate sneakiness and cheating, tactics, trickery, and manipulation. So someone might be trying to keep the relationship going just to benefit them financially, something like that, when they've got their eye on someone else. Let's just, what advice do we have for Capricorns with their Aquarius? Open your heart to receive emotions around you, unconditional love, new feelings, new friendships, beauty, pleasure, and self-love. There's a bit of injustice going on right now. What is the long-term outcome here? It's misfortune, failure, cost, okay, bad luck, broken sequence. But there's going to be a judgment. There could be a reconciliation here in the long term. What is this based over? What is this based over with Aquarius and Capricorn? It's going to lead to happiness, but there's something needs to be done with. It could be a third party, because they've got their grips on you. There's anchors and chains, but they're probably entertaining something else, or they felt like they overcome it, but it keeps popping up in their head. They're still on the outs. It's going to lead to you. TikTok, deadlines, time's running out. Aquarius needs to make a move. There's a bit of jealousy and pettiness going on, but they need to make a move. If they want to keep the Capricorn around, they need to make the move. So if you don't see any action from your Aquarius and you're a bit worried, if this is like a starting of a relationship, they're not making the moves yet, maybe take that as an answer that they're never going to make up their mind. There's a pressure cooker. It's building up, so they need to act. Aquarius needs to make a decision quite soon, because it looks like all their parties are going to be leaving them. If they're contemplating a Leo, it seems like, or a Earth sign. They're under an illusion here. They have an illusion of choices. So yeah, they're fond of something. They got lust for something which isn't real. It's a Leo. Yeah, okay. It's not going to lead to anything good for them. Yeah, it's going to lead to feeling ignored and such, and they're going to be abandoned and left out in the cold. Anyway, but if they want to save this relationship with you, they need to they need to act and move forward with you, because there's a lot of work to be done to heal this connection, because it could lead to marriage. But there's illusions here which is stopping them from progressing. You might have had some issues in the past which they are unwilling to forgive you for, and that's kind of leading to this justification for dealing with other people. But you're going to do alright. Capricorn's going to be alright if this breaks up. It's more the Aquarius. The Aquarius is going to have a bad time. It's going to okay. If they don't come out and fix this or work on fixing this relationship, you're going to be fine. You're going to be on your own 2 feet, kicking ass. But it looks like the Aquarius needs to make up their mind for themselves, because they're under an illusion here. And if they do make a move and try and fix this connection, it's going to lead to victory for both of you. But there's going to be a lot of work to be done. Whoa! Some messages from Aquarius. They're saying I'm sorry, so they need to say sorry, and I need more balance in their life. So they're avoiding making a decision, they're keeping busy doing other stuff, and it's just making things worse for them, and in the long run it's only them that's going to be burnt. Because anyway, let's go to Pisces. I said here, before I said Pisces, I said freedom to choose at the end. They're going to take the blinds off and acknowledge what's going on, but it might be too late, so it's up to them. Anyway, Pisces, it's going to be a long video. Alright, Pisces, what is Pisces? How do they feel about their Capricorn? How do they feel about their Capricorn? How does Pisces feel about their Capricorn? They feel like that you've made some bad choices. you've made some action, but it's disloyal and misrepresentation. They might have felt like you said something bad about them, or that someone has said something bad about you to them, misrepresented you. This is to Pisces. They feel like a wounded soldier. There's courage and persistence. There's strength. They're sticking to this, even though they've got someone's told them some false information, or they feel that you've said something about them. They're willing to stay on the connection and take that on the chin and be like, hey, look, we've got to fix that up. But I'm sticking to this if you're willing to stick to this. And there's a bit of an imbalance. So this is from the Pisces. There's going to be a recovery coming in. Yeah, it's definitely the Pisces is probably the one that's putting in more than the Capricorn here. But they have actual ideas and opportunity. They're eager for this relationship to work. They're taking a lot. They're feeling like a wounded soldier. They've come this far, so they're willing to do the healing which is needed to do to progress and carry it on. What's the outcome? Okay, the outcome is logic, power, heart of the matter, insight, clarity, breakthrough. They're a little bit weak to you, Capricorn, so just be gentle with your Pisces, because they have a lot more emotions to you. They feel that you might be taking advantage of them, but they don't seem to care. They're just hoping that it changes in the future. They're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. What's some situation cards for this? With this. So in the next few days, weeks and months, the desire will come back in, because they feel like you're avoiding them, but in the next few days, months, weeks, whatever, the attraction will come back. That could be vice versa. It doesn't have to always be that way, but anyway, what's the messages from Pisces towards their Capricorn? Let me have you. I think it's the way I thought it was. So it's them wanting their Capricorn. Capricorn's kind of avoiding them, but whatevs. And I just want space. It could be you talking to them. And reach out. They want you to reach out. Be more selfish. Anyway. And they don't want to lose you. So that's why they're ignoring some red flags there. Alright, this is a long video. I'm sorry about that, Capricorn. If some of you might have liked a long video, but probably not with me talking the way I've been talking. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm Seas Tarot. Thank you for watching.